My book, The Beaches of Camano, weaves stories and art to celebrate and to share the 32 distinct beaches of Camano Island. These are the stories of people who have lived on and loved Camano's beaches. Many come from old-timers, the walking histories of our island, whose stories are only one generation from being forgotten. I am honored to record their histories here. While Camano's beaches are treasured by islanders, finding a public beach can sometimes be challenging for visitors. It was not always so. Camano once boasted over 20 resorts, and guests thronged to our island to fish and play on our beaches. Many of the beaches are private now. Property owners are rightly protective of their beach rights, which can feel inhospitable to strangers. Yet there are still many public beaches on Camano, and this book expresses appreciation for the islanders who have worked to keep beaches accessible for general use. I hope this book helps newcomers to our island navigate, experience, and treasure our beaches too. I grew up on Camano Island. When I set out on this project, I had no idea how little I knew about this island that I have lived on and loved for so many years. I look forward to sharing these discoveries with you. We'll begin with the beaches on the east side of Camano that look out on the Cascades and welcome the sunrise. Juniper Beach, Sundin Beach, and Livingston Bay, and the wonderful family-friendly Iverson Beach and Preserve. Drive south on East Camano Drive to Barnum Point, which is, as I write this, in the process of becoming a county park. Next is Driftwood Shores, with its dramatic row of houses framed by the Sound, and Triangle Bay, which old-timers know as Joe Heels or Joe Heels Bay. Then we explore Cavallero Beach, Camano Country Club, Mountain View Beach, and Port Susan. I could not help but linger at Sunnyshore Acres, which we called our beach. I spent hours with my brother, sister, and friends, playing in the sand, swimming in the crisp waters, and building rafts. We dug for sand shrimp and used them as bait for sole and flounder at the drop-off, and tracked the coons, deer, and many birds that left their tracks on the muddy banks of the slough. Continuing our southward journey, we reached Tilikum Beach and Tai Beach with their charming beach houses. From there we make our way to the isolated coves of the south end, until at last we arrive at the southernmost tip of the island. Point Allen looks out at Hat Island, Everett, and beyond that to towering Mount Rainier on the mainland to the southeast. Let's wind our way up the westward side of Camano that watches the sun set over the Olympics. Our first stop is Pebble Beach, then on to Mabana Beach, just barely preserved as a public beach through a valiant fight led by my Aunt Sandy. The swooping curve of Elger Bay and Point Lowell form Camano Island State Park, welcoming many to enjoy the beauty of Camano. Just north is Cama Beach, now also a state park, where many generations of families fished, camped, hiked, and played. We resume our journey north, stopping at Manaco Beach, Indian Beach, Sandy Beach, the area once known as Camano City, Onomac Point, Henning Beach, and Woodland Beach. I remember Dad launching our wooden boat from historic Sunset Beach near the herring well, where we bought live herring to bait the elusive king salmon. Farther north are Madrona Beach, Camp Grande, Rocky Point, and Maple Grove. Utsalati Point and Bay was once a bustling logging community. Browns Point forms the northernmost corner of our island. From there we turn west to encounter Arrowhead Beach and English Boom. Come with me and my family of artists as we portray the beaches of Camano. Read the stories of the people who live on them and love them, who treasure them, who have cared for them, and some who have fought to keep them open to the public. We hope that you fall in love with our beaches and treasure them like we do.